Welcome to Our Jewish Roots.
Adjacent to me is Jericho. We're right there at the lowest part of the earth. Jordan is not far away. Saudi Arabia is south. You go up the Judean foothills, which are adjacent to me. You get to Jerusalem. This is Borderland, and it was a significant border. When Israel broke away from Judah, they established this as a border outpost. It was significant. You had to control this in order to control the gateway to Jerusalem. It was very important. You needed to control this in order to stave off assault from others that are coming to you down through the Judean wilderness or across the Jordan. This was an important place. Now, the reason why I'm developing this borderland is because, as we'll see when I open up the Bible, the author in Kings is fully aware of the fact that the king in view today, Jeroboam, was a sinner. He was bad to the bone, just like the man he was named after. And he says as much, that this Jeroboam II, who's the object of our attention here, he followed in the footsteps of Jeroboam I, who was the worst of the worst in Israelite history. But he credits him with something instead of defaming him. And what does he credit him for? Oh, listen to me. This is so interesting. It is so appropriate. It so speaks to the moment. He credits him with securing the border of Israel, something that he had judged to be very important. This is a king who's noted for establishing and for securing a border right here. And relative to borders, when you go on before we get to when he gives up the ghost, when the author speaks more about him, he notes cities that were established to expand the borders. It's interesting, this is one who's noted for his accomplishments, his perfidy, his religious faithlessness is noted, but he's credited with securing Israel. Now, what do I want to do with this? I think it so much speaks to a moment. And I say that because I know that in my culture, there's all kinds of concerns about border, and I get that. What I find here is those who attend to the border and secure it are noteworthy. Those who rely on the dint of their own determination wind up standing alone in life. And why is that? Because they're principally all about themselves, and so they stand alone as opposed to being interconnected with others. And so it is with the pursuit and acquisition of power. In order to get it, you conspire and betray. Once you get it, you can't trust those in proximity to you because you know they're just like you. I mention that because we're at the ragged edge of biblical history now for the kingdom of Israel. In fact, the last of the kings, his name was Hoshea, and in chapter 15 we're told Hosea made a conspiracy against Pekah, the son of Remaliah, and he smote him and he slew him. And isn't that so much how the game is played in the world called politics? People knock the legs out from underneath others and advance their own cause. And if I learn anything from my assessment of kings and kingdoms, advanced herein is the idea that those who live righteously enjoy success in life. Conversely, those who are nefarious, that is evil, and the word evil is the word lived spelled backwards. They pretend to be advocating for life, l'chaim, but at the end of the day, it leads to death. Those who live with the wrong ideas end in ruin. And I'm telling you that from this place, a ruin of a once great monarch here in the land of Israel.